I think, as expected, the market is coming back to life. We're recovering post-pandemic. It's a new kind of working, this new working from home. Be prepared to answer that question about how many days you're going to be in the office, and have a proper answer. And, not just, well, we're going to be in the office two to 3 days in office. Okay, great. Why? Well, because why? Why do you need to be in the office? Do you need to be in the office? You've just done, 12 months without even being in the office. Why do you need to be in the office? Stop. It's like, if you do, and yes, people want to collaborate, and particularly at the more junior levels, and a lot of those guys need more hands-on coaching and more, interactive coaching. That's a key thing. So it's about looking at the team members as well. Ernie and I have done various sessions where we talked about Treasury Skills Wheel and look at that. But that's exactly what your responsibility as treasurers, if you like, to your team and your colleagues is. That the guys working for you, you're going to have to look at that. There is something I'm going to do and see if Ernie would be very kindly. Can you take us back, Ernie, to the chart with all the numbers, the US numbers? Because there's a really strong point in there. Thank you. I mean, you can thank me now, but thank me later, mate. There you go. Base salary data. When I was talking to this client yesterday, it was really interesting. And I underestimate our superpower. Now, we should have actually had, and maybe we'll get this changed with a lovely Ernie flying in a Superman outfit. No, you guys don't want to see that. You see his sports jackets. Yeah, no. We don't want that anymore. But joking aside, I said, look, we have a superpower as a recruitment consultancy. And she was like, what? I said, I know people's salaries. And she was like, oh. I said, look, when we hire people and when we put forward candidates to clients, we are not allowed to supply them with their salaries, because quite rightly in the US, you're redressing the gender gap. So what you're trying to do is, not get clients to choose people based upon their base salary. You may have seen this across the US. You're not allowed to request what is your current salary. You're allowed to ask an expectation of salary, but not what their actual salary is. Well, we know it. That's our superpower. We know this. We know that someone is currently on 85 and that they are seeking. I actually talk to them, and then they will say, I want 120. I'm like, well, good luck with that. I'm on 200, and actually, I'm not looking really for that much of an increase. I want a better work-life balance. I want a better boss. Yeah, we can help those people. This is where, when people come to us, we're able to give them advice, and we don't give them advice based just on the base salary, but that is our superpower. We actually know where these candidates are. We know how much they're paid. We know what the next step should be for their treasury careers, not just for their base salaries. Yeah, again, this is good, but this is the key thing. And I underestimate that to my cost. And this is one of the key things, Ernie. Sorry to mess up the slide deck, but I just thought it was important that some of these people go, oh, yeah, these guys know about everything. And we do. We know about what you want. We know how happy you are. We know what you're looking for. We know what's important to you. And that's where we add the value.
All right. Thanks, Mike. I just want to add on a little bit to the superpowers here. I'm trying to join the Justice League. So Mike has always done a fantastic job. And even, from outside view, maybe even 4 or 5 years ago, to me, it was a little bit senior tilted. And so Mike has been adding to his team, right, to make more of a commitment to people, a little more junior people. And I'm happy to be a part of that. And he's building up that team. So that commitment. And for me, it's like, who do you want to trust your career to, right? It's about relationships. And any issues that I had about recruiters at all, I went to the Treasury recruitment website, and there was so much thought leadership stuff and free advice. And it shows that Mike cares about the people that come to him and the companies that care. And so I think you deserve that for your career.
And one of the things that, you saw a little bit there that, there's, this big part of the survey is obviously senior treasury leaders, because we talk to those guys and they are our clients and they're our candidates. And so we get a lot of them and they trust us. This is one of the other things to add about it. The survey is confidential. I got an email, a lady took part in the survey the other day, and she only put some, very sketchy detail in there. So I called her up. And she was like, she avoided my call. I left a voicemail, and then I sent her an email, said, I think you might be a spammer or might be a rival. I'm sorry, you're out of the survey unless you tell me who you are. Oh, right. Okay. Drop me an email. She came back and said, I am this, I am this. And I said, look, this is confidential. We don't share the full information with anybody. This, we've been the keeper of secrets for 20 years. So, it's protected. We keep the data, secure, and we give you the real results and things like that. Now, one of the other things I was going to say about that is that, the Treasury analyst manager levels, yes, we've got less of those guys taking part at the moment. I think there's a simple reason. You guys, if you're at that level, are blooming busy. And so you're going, I haven't got time to do this. Take part, treasurysalary.com. It takes 2 minutes start to finish. By doing that, then when you go to your next pay review, hopefully we're in September now, you're going to go to your boss and go, look, the survey says this. Oh, okay. All these other guys are being paid another 10, 15, 20% more. And well, how many people have they surveyed? 120 other Treasury analysts. Okay, well, let's have a review of your salary, shall we? So, and again, that applies at all levels. We give ranges, we give averages, and we can also give individual advice as well. That's another thing. If you ever need a call, we were just brainstorming yesterday with this client. They said, what will I get for this level? I said, right, if you want to make it 95, good luck. I can't help you. I said, for what you want, that role is going to be much more senior. And I won't give it the full details, but let's say it's more senior. And that's one of the things. We give advice. That's what we're there for.
Great. So final thought, everyone on the session, you deserve to get what you're paid, and you deserve to be in the environment where you can make the most professional impact. Mike, thank you so much, not only for your support on this event, many sessions, and for being willing to stand alongside me and work
Anytime.
to impact the success of all Treasury and finance professionals.
And it's only water, but I'll still do a cheers to you. Cheers, sir.
There you go. All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for taking the time to join us for our session today. As always, my new thing, knock on my door and I'll answer it. Make the rest of your day great.